Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to episode 6 of Let's Talk Football Series 2. If you guys are enjoying the series, you let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see me do a series 3, more than happy to do one. You guys let me know. If not, the series will end at the end of series 2. I've thoroughly enjoyed making these episodes for you guys. A lot of you guys enjoy it, so it's good that we can talk about whatever I talk about, and then you guys can talk to me about whatever I talk about, if that makes sense. A couple of things to touch on, and then obviously talk about Boro last, but a couple of main things obviously to speak about. Many of you guys may know what I'm going to talk about, and it's my own sort of opinion on what happened with obviously the Wayne Rooney charges, if you like, but we'll talk about it in a minute. First one, the big man's back. Roy Hodgson is back at Crystal Palace. He's back managing the team. Did I rate him at England? Not really. Ever since we lost to Iceland, it was like, nice one, Roy, cheers, kid. Well, obviously, it may not be his fault, it could have been the players, but he's the one managing the team. But, you know what I mean? Roy Hodgson, what a bloke. What a name, Roy Hodgson. Managing Crystal Palace now. They went into that game on Saturday. It didn't go well for you, did it, Roy? I hope he has a good season, though. In all fairness, I know I'm having a bit of banter about him, but honestly, I hope he does have a good season, because I don't mind Crystal Palace, and the one thing I like about Crystal Palace the most is probably their fans. I think their fans are wicked, especially when they stand in the corner. I think they're called Ultras or something. It just reminds me of the Red Faction at Middlesbrough. You know what I mean? Their fans are class, and our fans are amazing. But when you watch them, it's kind of like mint, because you watch a Palace game, and you see the fans getting into it. And that's what football's all about. Bring back the bring the fans. You know what I mean? They just want to get behind the team. When you go to Boro games, it's exactly the same. South stand up, and hopefully it hasn't gone over here, that's the north, but over here, the south stand, you know what I mean, it's always mad. I was in there yesterday, so I say I was in there Saturday. I lost my voice a little bit. I say my voice went a bit because it's proper mad in the south, but I love it, and that's what I like about Crystal Palace, is purely the fans. Obviously Roy Hodgson does well at Crystal Palace, in all fairness, because Crystal Palace haven't started well. I didn't expect Palace to start bad as what they did. I thought they were doing pretty well this season. I watched them against Burnley. They were unlucky not to get anything from that game. For me, they could have at least got a point. Very unlucky. So yeah, I mean, in terms of Roy Hodgson going to Palace, is it a good move? Is it not? I think he may be to bring something new to Palace. Maybe to sort them out. Maybe getting them playing another way. Try and get them up the league. I'd be very surprised if Palace get relegated. I don't see Palace as a relegation team, but I feel that they will come good. Obviously, they've got a tough game against Huddersfield in the Cup tomorrow night. Huddersfield have obviously gone to Crystal Palace already, obviously start the season and beat them. So this is a chance for them, to really, show everyone, Crystal Palace are back in a way. And I feel like, Crystal Palace will do well under Roy Hodgson. Purely because, they need to get the results in. They can't go sacking another manager, surely. If he loses 4 games, Roy Hodgson now, I mean, if he loses four games in a row, they're going to turn around and sack him as well. So, I mean, I'd be very surprised if they did. But, give the guy time. He may not have had the best time at England, whatever people want to say about him, but hopefully he does alright at Crystal Palace. And I wish him all the best of luck, Roy Hodgson. And Crystal Palace, if you're watching this, Crystal Palace fans, honestly, I hope you have a good season. And hopefully he does bits for you. Now, there's a thing, obviously got to touch on Wayne Rooney a little bit. I don't talk too much about this, but I talk about it as a fan's perspective, if you like, my own sort of opinion. There's a lot of people have their own opinions on what's happened with Wayne Rooney. Obviously, you can't shy away. Do you know what I mean? He's one of the world's best strikers. Obviously, of his prime, if you like. I still rate him. I still rate Wayne Rooney bigly, massively, should I say? It's one of them. He's got a 2-year driving ban for being drunk driving, and I don't understand why players do it. I mean, if it was me, for instance, I wouldn't get in my car, I'd just drive drunk. I'd just literally ring a taxi and get in my car the next day. Wayne Rooney obviously just drove home drunk. He was a fair bit over the limit. It's silly, man. It's silly because I got a 2-year driving ban, and I don't understand it. It's a privilege to be a footballer. It's an even bigger privilege to be known worldwide as a footballer. I mean, me growing up, I wanted to be a footballer. Genuinely, obviously I played for teams as a kid. All I wanted to do was be a footballer, and to be given the chance to be a footballer, but to be given the chance that Wayne Rooney's been given his whole career, money-wise and You know, just the elite status he's had. You know, he came from pretty much nothing, Wayne Rooney, to being this like superstar, if you like. And then he's like, you know, he's almost like throwing it back in the faces when he's, you know, he's getting arrested and all that. It is daft, but you know, he doesn't need to do it. He doesn't need to get. I mean, he's always saying he doesn't need to get drunk. I mean, get drunk. Anyone get drunk. I mean, you got time off. Especially if you time off from playing. Yeah, okay, have a drink, but don't do the silly things you're doing. It's hard to talk about really because you know I don't, you know. It's one of them where this is Let's Talk Football, let's talk Wayne Rooney, but as a fan, it's sad to see because even now I still like idolise Wayne Rooney when he plays. And growing up as a kid, honestly, when I used to watch Wayne Rooney on a weekend, I'd then go to school on a Monday, and when it became to PE or whatever with football, I would literally try and do the things Wayne Rooney did on that Saturday or on that Sunday. Remember the volley he scored against Newcastle? I broke fences, I broke sheds outside my house purely because I'm trying to recreate the volley. And when you see stuff like this happen, it's like Wayne Rooney, man. I mean, I love this footballer, but it isn't great as a role model. You know what I mean? It's not great if he's getting arrested all the time, so you know, for being drunk driving and all that. It's all right getting drunk when your time off, but you know, just you know what I mean. When you're drunk and you've had enough, go home. Don't drive your car because these sort of things happen. You know, could it affect his game? If he plays on Wednesday against Sunderland, is it gonna affect him? Probably. I mean, who wouldn't it affect? You know what I mean? If you had that sort of a sentence sort of thing, and then you know what I mean, you go into a cup game. So it's sad to see as a fan. It really is because Wayne Rooney for me, I rate him as one of the world's best strikers. Maybe he's not now. Maybe Suarez taking over him and others, but in his prime, he was absolutely unbelievable. Wayne Rooney, absolutely lethal. You know. So to see him, you know, get the sentence he's got today with the 2-year driving ban, even to see him get arrested, it's like people laugh at him. You know what I mean? People I know laugh at him, but for me, it's just annoying. It upsets me because I think you know you are one of the players that I watch, Wayne Rooney. You are one of the players that I look up to. Obviously, when I watch football, you're one of the players that I would love to see come to Middlesbrough. You're one of the players I'd love to see get back in the England team. I know he retired, but I'd love to see him play for England again. Wayne Rooney for me, I idolise that bloke when he's playing football. And when I see sort of a sentence being given to him, it really gets me down because, you know what I mean? I rate Wayne Rooney massively, and it's just so sad to see, you know, the player that you idolise has been arrested and all that, and given his charges. You know, it doesn't need to be that way. It doesn't need to be that way. You know, he didn't have to do what he did, but he did it, and I mean, I suppose you got to pay for the consequences now, and that's about as simple as it is. But that's enough what's said on that. I'll give my opinion on it. You guys may have a different opinion on it, but that's just my own opinion on it. Obviously, if we talk around Middlesbrough now, obviously the weekend, you know what I mean, we got the win, we got the 3-2 win, which was absolutely buzzing. Marvin Johnson, he came from Oxford, I had no clue who he was. Now I know exactly who he is. He's fantastic. He's a fantastic footballer. You know, he just wants to get forward. He just drives at defences. He made a killer pass, that almost like a reverse pass to Bacon to set him up for his goal to get us back in the game to make it 1-1. Don't get me wrong, there's a bit of confusion. Obviously Randolph and Gibson to get them in for the second, but you know we sorted ourselves out. Fletcher got the head on it and made it 2-2. And then was it out of play? Was it? No, I watched it back. I don't know if it was ball was completely out of play, but the big boy Assombalonga headed it in and we won 3-2. My voice went nuts. Well, I should say I went nuts. My voice nearly went. And when the games like that happen, it's fantastic because so much, you know what I mean. Everybody wants us to get the winner, and when we got the winner, I was jumping all over. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. You know, great win. You know, 3 points off the top now. We're going to Villa. Obviously, the cup game. You know, hopefully we get the win. I mean, I'm doing the journey, so hopefully it's a win. But we'll have to see how it goes. Obviously, I expect changes on both sides. Villa come off the back of a 3-0 win at Barnsley. But no, in terms of Middlesbrough, what do I want to see? I want to see a win. I don't think it'd be an easy game. It wasn't an easy game last Tuesday. No, we had to dig in deep. And I think it'd be similar to that now. You know, maybe if we had 11 men on the pitch, it could have been a different game. I believe it would have been a different game. But we go into this one with 11 men on Tuesday, so we see how it goes. Obviously, we got a tough game against Fulham on Saturday. They obviously lost to Burton 2-1 at the weekend. But you know, both teams come into this one confidence. Our confidence is up. You know, but Boro will go this one with the right mentality and try and get the win. That would be the all-time goal. I predicted 3-1. You guys let me know your predictions in the comments. And let me know anything that you want to say on anything I've said. The whole Wayne Rooney thing is just my own opinion on it. But obviously I won't discuss that now. But no, you know, as for Middlesbrough, players are coming on really well. Braithwaite should be back pretty soon. You know, so hopefully when he's back, you know, hopefully we see a bit of him. I say I'm back to go to the gym, back to get my workout going. You know what I mean? So off them Palmos you get me, but like I say, man. As for Boro game Tuesday, we have to see how it goes. I'm saying 3-1. You guys don't know any predictions. You know, anything else I've said, obviously during this video, obviously you can have your own opinions down in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys. It's been an honor to make this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Up the Boro.